This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kylie.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So in true fashion, I have a bone to pick with you.
You always start with bones. What?
Bones. So, what was it? 2 weeks ago on our Newport episode.
Right.
You made a reel talking about Joey Chestnut and how your mom's reaction if he was his son.
Right.
Her son.
Yes. We talked about this.
Right. No, we didn't.
Last week we did, but
I mean, ish.
yeah.
And she said, I'd kill myself. Came out real quickly.
Right.
That's not my bone.
Right.
My bone is that there's a reel made. You posted it and you tagged Joey Chestnut.
Why not?
That's so fucking rude.
I thought that's what you're supposed to do when you mention somebody in a reel.
You bash on them? How would you feel if somebody said, oh my God, if that guy was my son, I'd kill myself, meaning you?
I would laugh.
No, you would not. You would be so upset.
I thought that's just what you did. I really
no,
wasn't.
not
I really
with your
wasn't.
rude comments.
I really didn't think it was mean.
That is mean, though.
You think he reads all this stuff?
I
Probably.
hope he doesn't. Because Jesus Christ.
We get some. Mom gets hate from Joey Chestnut.
You're going to get hate for tagging him. Dude, we probably lost like 1,700 followers last week.
No.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think people would agree
Who
with
does
that. Remark.
that?
I think a lot of people would agree with that remark.
But dude, who tags the person?
I never even thought about that. I don't really think about liking or that or tagging.
You
or
should,
anything.
though, because that is what the world is.
Right. Like if you unfollow
People
somebody.
will kill themselves for not getting enough likes or like shit like that.
Right.
Well, maybe it's teenagers, I hope.
Well,
that,
no.
but
I mean, no. I would
and
say anybody in their
influencers.
20s.
Yes.
If someone
it's like,
unfollows me, I was listening to
you've been listening to a lot of like interesting podcasts
I've-
lately that I'm slightly concerned about.
I have a problem.
I think you do.
No, I do because I do a lot of driving lately because I've been going up
that's
to the lake
fine.
and everything. So I've gone down this rabbit hole
you
of
have.
reality TV
It's
podcasts.
like you're 30 all over again.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You told me yesterday in
it
the car
fascinates me.
secretively, like, oh, by the way, I listened to Sheena Shea's book. And I'm like, what do you like? You're done with it? And it came out Tuesday.
I'm done with it.
And I was like,
I played on high speed.
yeah.
So
And
it's
I'm
quick.
like, oh, okay. Should I be concerned?
You
don't
should be
know.
concerned. All this weird shit fascinates me.
I mean,
And I never even knew about reality TV till you brought me in the loop.
I will agree with that. I probably did push the reality.
but I
on
did
you.
always watch The Bachelor.
Right. The Bravo's a whole different beast.
This
though.
is not. This
Yeah.
is The Bachelor's just.
You want to know
innocent
how
and
I also
normal.
know there's a problem is that we're looking through the TV the other night and you're like, okay, we have Real Housewives of Orange County or Bachelor in Paradise. Historically, you'd always pick Bachelor in Paradise.
Always.
You picked Real Housewives of Orange County.
What would I normally say if I had to watch Orange County? I'd say, I'm not watching that
Hell
shit.
no.
I'm not watching
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah,
Now I watch it.
you love it.
Oh.
And you like Beverly
And
Hills.
I started listening to the File Files, so that got me
because
addicted
he likes
to it.
them.
Right, it got me addicted
No, they're
to
good.
it all.
I mean, Orange OC.
But as a man of my age, I shouldn't be doing this.
I mean,
I'm like a
maybe as
schoolgirl.
much as you're like diving into it, and
No,
like the
I'm
and the
deep into it.
Vanderpump Valley, and like
No, you know what podcast I listen to?
I know
Vanderpump Rules Party.
Like, who is even the host of that? I don't know.
Sarah C.
Who the fuck is Sarah C?
And somebody else. I forgot the other.
So, the Vanderpump Rules is not currently on right now. What do they talk about? Just Bravo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They talk. That's how I'm into these shows. They really get the back of the
I mean, that's
back
fun.
scenes of the stuff, or whatever.
But okay. So let me ask you something. Had you heard some backstories? Because we're a couple weeks into OC and we haven't started it yet. Had you like some backstory that's coming with OC? So you're like, I want to see this. Go
Yeah,
down.
I do.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're intrigued from the get go.
I do.
What about Miami? Because we have Miami on there too.
I don't know because I don't really know anybody, so I don't
Okay.
understand what they're talking
okay.
about that much because I don't know any characters'
Right.
names, so to speak.
Okay.
That's what when I made that comment.
What comment?
When I made that comment that the girl Gretchen,
Yes.
how her hairdo is like the 90s, I heard that and I acted like I knew that.
Okay. But you heard of that.
I heard
Do
that,
you
yeah.
know who Gretchen is?
I mean, yeah, kind of actually. But this through you watching it a little
Because
bit.
she
Yeah.
was on like 10 years ago.
I've seen her on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't
She
really
hasn't been
watch
on in
the
a long
reality,
time.
but a lot of times I would sit down and I would catch, and all of a sudden I
Blips
get hooked,
of it,
and I'd
yes.
get blips. I kind of know some of the.
But Gretchen
characters'
hasn't been on
names.
for a long time.
Right,
now
but
she's
but
back
I do
now.
know.
Do you know that Gretchen has a child's name?
And her
Skylar?
husband's name was something
Slade.
like Shade. Oh, Slade. Yeah, see, I know.
And they have a daughter named Skylar,
I didn't know that.
who's like 5. But
I did
7.
not know that. Yeah.
She's young.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Skylar
wrong with
Gray.
me. I'm reverting into a mid-30s woman.
You're like a housewife. You're turning into a housewife.
Right, I'm turning into a
Oh,
housewife.
trad wife over here.
Yeah. What is wrong with me?
I mean, it's all right. At least you admit it.
But I really like it.
No, I do too. I get it. Because you don't have to really think that hard when you're watching this stuff too. But it's like the drama like intrigues you.
I really love the McBees.
So
because I like the business of it. I like how
I'm intrigued by
with the business.
I'm intrigued by the McBees. Whoever initially created the McBees did a good job because it's like
tell our people out there it's the McBees
dynasty. Like
it's fascinating.
It is. Bravo's doing it now. You can watch it on Peacock. I think the first season was Peacock only.
Yeah.
Because I never saw an ad for it on Bravo. But it's these farmers, this dad and like 4 sons that run these like
the McBee
corn farms, soybean farms, cattle, all this stuff.
They have like 10 businesses.
Yeah, car washes, all this shit. But they talk about how like they're $1 million in debt. Like you never know what's going to happen after every season. And I like the honesty of it. And then the dad's going to like
pay their $6 million.
Yeah, a midlife crisis and
got divorced.
Yeah, and like fucking 25-year-olds.
Yeah,
which you're like, this isn't.
And
I love that you're kind of watching the first season. Mild spoiler alert that it's like this isn't sustainable, which it's not. Yeah. But you're
and
kind
the
of
sons
like,
are actually the rationale. Come on, Dad, stop
like,
doing
they're
this.
They're kind of like I hate watching my dad do this.
But they don't want to trump their dad.
Well, I mean, yeah, and it's funny because he seems when you meet him season 1, you're kind of like, oh, like he kind of knows what he's talking about. Maybe just going through like this weird thing with women, whatever. Like you kind of give him some credit, but then like season 2, you learn a little bit more because the ex-wife / mom's on, and like gives you a little more backstory, and you're like, oh fuck, you might not know what the fuck you're doing. Period.
She says he's nuts.
Yeah,
like, yeah,
and like she has her own extremely successful business.
So maybe she was a big part of it.
So you're kind of like, oh, I think maybe she had more of the knowledge and the drive and the go, and he's just trying to.
But the basically star of this show is Stephen McBee Jr. And I really like him, but now I'm realizing I think he's a narcissist.
I think he is too.
And that's why I really like him probably.
Correct.
I have an issue.
Oh my God, you do.
Anybody who's a narcissist out there, they're like my favorite people.
Oh my God, your favorite people.
I have relatives. I have certain people that I really like hanging out with and talking to.
They're 100% narcissists.
And I'm like, oh my God, I realize they're narcissists.
I know.
Am I a narcissist?
No, you're not.
I just like talking to them.
Yes.
Because I don't call them out on their shit.
They love you because you.
Oh, they like me.
They love you. You're like their perfect friend.
Yeah.
Because you agree with everything they say. You give them like a pat on the back for everything they do.
Yeah, but I come home and tell Kiley sometimes. I'm like they did this, they did that. And he's like, that's a lie.
That's not realistic. That could never happen.
I go, oh.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, cool, man.
And you think they're like the coolest person, so you're their greatest audience.
Right.
And for some reason, you think also what they do was like, oh my God, like maybe I could do that too. And I'm like, no, you can't.
I hate to say it. And if those of you know who Jax Taylor is on The Valley,
prime example.
I started listening to his podcast, and I love it.
Right. Which is fine.
But nobody loves it. It's horrible.
But you do, because he just is feeding you lies and you love it. You love to hear the lies.
I'd love to hear what he's bullshitting.
Right. At least you know now
I know it's not true.
But
I know
you used to think everything was true.
I know he's full of shit.
So, yes.
But I like to hear what he's full of shit about.
You used to come home. This was like 12 years ago, we'll say. You would come to me and be like, oh my God, I'm not going to say names or who it was or anybody. Like, he like was fucking this chick behind the bar, all this shit. And I'm like, no, he wasn't.
I'm like, yeah.
And I'm like, no.
He said he was.
And you're like, how do you? Yeah, he said he was. I'm like,
and he was there after hours, and the bartender waited for him.
No, like it's hot. And I'm like, no.
Right.
It's not realistic unless she's on heroin.
Right.
Which maybe could be the case. But no.
I believe everything.
You believe everything.
My mom does too. She backs it up too. She's always like, hey.
Also a narcissist favorite person.
Right.
If you and your mom like them, I get nervous. And if I don't like them and you guys do, then I'm like, we have a problem here. I don't like anybody from the get-go, honestly. I go into situations with
it takes a lot.
With a hand up.
I kind of like everybody, but someone that's I guess I like people who have interesting stories, or
like,
even if they're lies. I don't care.
You and your mom have been fucked over by a narcissist, and when I like met you, and still like into years, we're like, oh no, he's still not. No, he's so nice, and I'm like, he literally fucks you over,
right?
And you're like, it's okay.
I mean,
like,
but
it's
something's
not
wrong
okay
with this. I know. Something is wrong with us.
It's all right.
But yeah. So if I really like you and talk to you a lot, you're probably a narcissist. Sorry.
No. That's not necessarily the.
No, I
If
wouldn't
you
say-
really like them and I don't, there's a problem.
Yeah. I'm sure people don't want to hear this on this podcast. Jeez Louise. Let's talk about something.
Not a
that we-
narcissist.
yeah, let's
Everyone
talk
loves a narcissist.
Yeah. If you
Everyone
put
loves to talk about a narcissist.
If you put anything on social media regarding a narcissist, like one time I posted something and we were talking about how come everybody says men are narcissists? No one really mentions
yes,
women
we
narcissists.
did talk about that.
When I posted
episodes
that,
ago.
it got lots of hits, like
Yes, it
thousands
did.
and thousands of views
Hits
or whatever
and-
you want to
yeah.
call it. But yeah,
Because
so
no one doesn't talk about a woman narcissist, as we've said.
a woman narcissist is very dangerous.
I know he said that.
Very
true.
dangerous because they can use sexuality as their weapon.
And not most men, not just you, go, okay.
Right. I would say, okay,
Right.
fine.
Deal. It's whatever you want.
And they would show you their boobs and then blackmail you.
Right, correct.
And then I would say,
Okay, that's okay.
that's fine.
You want something else?
Show
What
it
else
to
can
me
I do
again.
for you?
Yeah. Speaking of that McBee's dynasty, you think
Yes.
Steven Sr.'s a narcissist?
I
don't
He's
think
had so
he
many
is.
things going on. I don't know.
I don't think he is.
They
I
haven't
think
shown-
Steven Jr. is.
They
though.
haven't shown enough about him for me to fully tag that one. They recently have been in season 2 showing more of Stephen B and Kyla's relationship. Stephen B McBee. And Kyla's relationship, and you can see him gaslight the fuck out of her.
Oh God, yeah.
So
That's why I think Kala is not. Kala is his girlfriend. I don't think Kala is as bad
no, right.
because I think Kala is getting a bad rap.
I think she is
I
too.
think she is. But I want to listen to Vile Files when she's on there. 'cause,
Yeah.
she's on there. See, I'm
So-
obsessed with this shit.
It's fine. And so I would say he is. I can't. The dad, he's got tendencies for sure. Can't pinpoint that one because I don't know enough of it.
Right. Well, anyway, Mom, if you're listening to this, watch the McBee Dynasty. My mom will love that
She'll
show.
will love the McBees.
She will love that show.
And the younger brother, one of the younger, not the youngest, looks like Casey from Yellowstone.
Pretty much. Yeah. They're
So,
all very good looking,
everyone-
except one of them's not that good looking, Cole, but all the brothers are
Right,
good looking.
He's
There's always one. There's,
There's always one.
there's always one misfit,
Yipes.
something like that. But man. Anyway, let's
Gotta
just
love
stop
reality.
talking about that.
Reality TV.
Yeah, but along these reality TV lines, and this
What?
isn't it. There was a movie a long time ago called "I Know What You Did Last Summer." Then they
Oh
had
my
about
God.
2 or 3.
There was a
different ones.
sequel, and then Allie and I were talking about
Yeah.
this last night. There was a sequel.
Yeah,
They had Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. in it. It's funny that they both have 3 names. And oh my God, and Sarah Michelle Gellar. That's weird.
oh my God, yeah, you're right.
And they made a sequel with those 2, and then I guess there was a third that didn't have those guys.
I
in
saw
it.
the third.
I don't remember the
Yeah.
third. What was the third?
I saw all of them because I was in my 20s, and so those were good
right.
movies
I
to
don't
go
remember
see.
the third one. And then apparently there's was this TV show a couple years ago.
I don't know about that.
I don't either. Allie,
remember
me and
the
Allie were
3
talking
though.
about this. We're like, what? Well, I can't remember the third one.
I don't
I
know.
know the second one had Brandy in it, and they were on an island. They
Yeah.
went on a spring break or something.
But they always have a fisherman basically with a hook killing people.
Well, right.
But it's back east, which is kind of cool.
The Carolina,
Southport.
North Carolina, yeah, Southport, North Carolina.
Southport,
But anyways, they came out with
a new one,
a new one, not a remake, and not.
and they called it the
I guess
same
it's a
name. I Know What You
sequel.
Did Last Summer.
I know you did last summer. Yeah.
And they just it's 30 years later, or 25 years later, 30 years later.
28.
Yeah, 28 years later, and the same thing is happening. And Jennifer Love Hewitt is in it.
And Freddie Prinze Jr.
Jennifer Love
Prinze
Hewitt
Jr.
is she 50?
I think so.
At least 50, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Now I was really bummed out they didn't put in a low cut top, and I still could see she had huge
She
hands.
probably didn't want to be put in a local.
She was kind of walking steadily and boing boing boing.
Well, that's why. Where do you think they're going to magically go?
In the day, Jennifer Love Hewitt, man, every guy was just
I
goo goo
believe
gaga
because she
over
was
her.
kind of girl next door with big
And
tits.
yeah. I noticed her hips were a lot wider.
Well, yeah, because she's had a kid.
Yeah, I had kids, but she's
she's
still
50.
she's holding up though.
Yeah.
She's holding up. And Freddie Prinze Jr., he was the same way in the guy version. The girls were crazy over him.
Right.
And he looked pretty good. I mean, he's
Yeah.
definitely gray beard, and
I mean, I don't hate a gray. Obviously.
I think he is a smoker.
He could be. I don't.
His
wanna be,
voice was raspy.
It was more raspy,
And-
and I don't want to be rude, but his teeth didn't look good.
I said, I think he's a smoker.
His teeth didn't look good.
Right.
I feel like everybody back in their younger 28
Why
years
did he
ago.
get veneers?
That's what I was thinking too.
But maybe he just didn't want to.
I don't know.
When you're super good looking like that in your life, you're like, I don't need that. Everybody likes me anyway.
Right. And he's
Do you know whose
married
teeth
for
are?
like
You know whose
20
teeth
years.
are really kind of screwed up and all messed up? Is Dennis Quaid.
Really?
Yeah, they're all like yellow
less
and
to me.
gray and all twisted
Right.
a little bit.
Well,
But you never noticed
they're
that
probably
when
also,
he was.
but they're probably both smokers.
I don't know how to prove this or not. I guarantee you, Freddie Prinze Jr. is a
Because
smoker.
think about it, like,
his voice smell like it's
smells.
I could smell his voice through the screen.
And it's still smoky.
Yeah.
No, because like 25 years ago, smoking was the Ozempic. Like everybody smoked instead of
all the movie stars.
They wouldn't go to the craft services. They would go take a smoke break.
I'd hate to say it like Coke too, but
right.
smoking was it.
They would all everybody smoked, so they wouldn't eat.
Yeah. If you look at anybody that was on Saturday Night Live or anything, they all smoked. Everybody smoked.
So I'm sure he was / could be still a smoker.
Yeah, I believe so. Maybe not now, but I believe so.
He might be a vapor now.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, I always well, again, I'm listening to this reality show stuff, and all those people on Vanderpump Rules, they all smoked.
Yeah,
almost every single one.
You
of them.
don't eat. You don't get hungry. I mean, I'm not a smoker,
Yeah.
but I've heard is that you
they want to be
smoke
thin
not
on camera.
Eat. Yeah, if you start to get hungry, you just smoke, and it gives you like a little adrenaline boost.
Yeah,
so you're like,
that makes sense. So we went to the movies. The one thing I noticed about the movies, we went to a 5:20 movie.
We did.
Saw 45 minutes of fucking
33.
previews.
I actually timed.
Was it 33
minutes
members
of previews?
That's a lot.
That's bullshit.
And the theater wasn't too crowded really or anything, but when we walked out into the main big theater, and this is a Century Complex or whatever, Cinemax, it was empty like a ghost town. On a Friday night at 7:30. Where's the fucking people?
I know.
They don't go to the movies anymore.
I know.
And I'll tell you why they didn't go to the movies. Because that night we got home, Happy Gilmore was on Netflix. So they're all home watching Happy Gilmore, which
I know, there's
we
like
watched that too, 2 movies in a row.
We did. There's like this scale of like, are movie theaters going to make it or are they not? But then I was, my fight, I guess, for it was like, how are these movies companies, production companies going to make back all this money off of these like $500 million movies they fucking make now? Like the Marvels and shit by streaming. Like unless you buy it streaming, but then what? You're charging $30 and 30 people are going to come over to one person's house and watch it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's like I don't know where this like movie theater industry is going to go. It's hard to predict.
Juggling this because the money is so huge. But and the most popular movies are the high budget movies.
Yeah.
People don't like rom-coms. That's why they don't make them.
But I mean, well, because it's like our generation's going to go to the rom-coms at this point in life.
Basically, now if it's a rom-com, it's a streaming series.
Basically, which sucks.
Well, look at the basketball one we saw, and then the Jewish one, the basketball one with Kate Hudson.
Oh, that's a show, though. That's not a movie.
Well, I'm talking about shows. They're going to go, rom-coms are going to shows.
Oh, I get you.
And then also the Jewish one. I can't remember what that's called.
Oh, my God, I love that one. They made that as a show.
And that's a rom-com.
But I was telling you, I was like, what they really need to tap into is taking books and making them into movies that they hit theaters. Because
like #1 bestsellers.
Like look at what's the one that Blake Lively was in that has the whole controversy now with it. It ends with us.
It ends with us, yeah.
That was a book, but a lot of people read a lot more books than you think out there. And
they listen to them too.
Right. And so I think if they tapped into this book world, all the readers would go see the movies. And so, which I was saying, like, look at Harry Potter, Twilight, Hunger Games, Gone Girl, Girl on a Train, all these, It Ends With Us, all these books that became movies, that very successful movies.
The girl with the butterfly tattoo.
The girl with the dragon tattoo.
Dragon tattoo.
That people went to the theaters to see.
Right.
So I think that's the key, is they need to tap into this.
And I said something funny on it. Was it the summer I turned 30 or something like that? Or Summer I Turned...
No, that is a book. Yes, they made a series.
The Summer I Turned...
The Summer I Turned Pretty.
The Summer I Turned Pretty.
So Skylar was in town last week, and so Eric's like, hey, or he's like, what are you watching? She's like, the Summer I Turned Pretty. And he's like, the Summer I Turned 50? Like, question mark, dead ass serious. And I was like, nope, that's your documentary.
That was 5 years ago.
Get your ears checked, old man.
That's what I need to start in, the Summer I Turned 50.
Right. But so I think, which they're making series out of books, but I think they need to throw movies in there and people will go. People that read the books will go.
Yeah, that's like, I mean,
Like,
it's a
what
good
happened?
theory.
What happened to the days? I cannot tell you how many midnight showings I went to of Twilight and Harry Potter that were jam packed, and you had to buy your tickets 6 weeks in advance. Like, what happened to those days?
It doesn't even happen anymore.
Right.
Like F1, I don't believe it was even at the theater when we were there. I didn't
Yes,
see
it was.
Oh, it was?
But minimal showings. Like, it's gone next week, I guarantee it.
Wow. We never saw F1 with Brad Pitt. That's the one I wanted to see. Brad's in it. I got to see it.
Right. So,
is
yeah,
Nick,
I feel
Nick
like
Carter in it too?
he is not. He's not an actor, honey.
Who's better looking, Nick Carter or Brad Pitt?
I think Brad Pitt.
How do you know? Nick Carter's not
In
bad
my
looking.
opinion.
Oh, in your opinion.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my opinion. Who do you think is?
Well, now that I'm a Backstreet Boy.
Oh. You like a younger man? Not an older man?
No, I don't know. If I had to say so, I'd probably say Brad Pitt because he's just a movie star, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know.
All right.
Why do I care?
I don't know.
I don't care.
You apparently do, though.
You know who cares? These two.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
430 National.
Great American Storage
America.
and Reno Yard.
For all your outdoor storage needs. You know what we need to talk about?
Why there's no air conditioning in this room? Because I'm sweating.
I have the air conditioning on, but it's
My
not
elbows
kicking
are
on.
sweating.
Out there, it's
There's
not kicking
a
on.
bead of sweat dripping down my spine.
Really? Let me
Yes.
see. Oh, it is wet
I
back there.
told
That's
you.
gross. What are you, a man? What do you think Nora, the furry dog, is
She's
doing?
laid all sprawled out because she's hot.
Well, we're
Poor
hot as fuck.
baby.
We got to finish this podcast up. Know what we need to talk about?
I don't.
Deaths.
Death?
Deaths.
Death
Excuse
this
me.
week, you mean?
Excuse me. I never do that. No. This week, in 1 week, Ozzy Osbourne died.
Well, they come in threes.
Hulk Hogan died.
And the kid.
And Theo. I don't know his name, but
I don't
Theo.
know his name either.
Malcolm something Jr.
Something like that, yeah.
Malcolm.
I don't know.
Malcolm in the Middle Jr.
Nope, that's a whole different
His name's
show.
Malcolm.
Yes.
Malcolm X. We'll
Nope,
just call him
not him
we'll just
either.
call him Malcolm X. Theo, and Theo is younger than me. 1 year
He
younger
what?
than
He
me.
drowned
Fucking drowned.
in a riptide.
And the guy that went to save him in Costa Rica is in the hospital, and he
'Cause he
lived. He almost
I
drowned
mean,
too.
does he have brain functions?
I don't know,
I know.
but Theo had some issues in Costa Rica. You got to watch out, man. When you go in the ocean and you don't know
It's
your
a
shit.
beast.
Yeah, it's your beast, and you got to be calm out there.
Which,
We
do you
talked
remember-
about it in our Newport episode.
'Cause
We
there's a
saw
lot of
20
riptides.
people getting rescued out
Yeah.
there going in the riptides. But yeah, too bad he had a little kid. Like he's 54 and had an 8-year-old. That's young.
He was
My kids are old.
46 when he had a kid.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe he had
My
a young
kids
wife.
are old. Or he just had kids later in life. I don't know.
Right. I don't recommend it. And I know it's a big thing. Freeze your eggs.
You
And
don't recommend it for egg freeze?
get this fertility shit or whatever. In the old days, they didn't have fertility shit. You just got pregnant in your 20s. Everybody can get pregnant. Just about everybody can get pregnant in their 20s or
I mean,
in their
it's a valid
teens,
point.
let's say. I'm just saying.
Right, but
The Mexican people get pregnant in their teens.
okay, we're getting generalizing here.
No, it's
But-
fact.
We live in a different society, though. We live in a society which has been created by our higher ups, that you basically can't function in your teens or your 20s
But
because
I
they
mean,
make you
you're
make you
you're
dependent on
kind of supposed to have kids in your 20s.
your body is, yes. But here's the problem:
Or
when
early
you're
30s.
when you're considered a dependent on your parents till you're 26, you shouldn't be having fucking kids.
Probably not.
Be
But
in-
you should be having them for
you
your
had-
body.
you had kids in your 20s,
For
but
your
you were
body's sake.
But you were independent. You had bought your own house. You had lived your own life. Your parents didn't give you shit. Name
Right.
one 20-year-old that isn't being taken care of by a parent.
Well, now if a 20-year-old gets pregnant, they move in with their parents.
Right.
I guess it
Their-
kind of happened
Their
before.
parents'
but
insurance pays for that baby's birth.
yeah.
Like we've created a society
Well,
of
blame
dependence.
Obama, man.
Right. I mean, yes, that administration created a society of dependence.
Right. You know, one time,
There are very few people in their early 20s that have their own health insurance
you all fired up over this.
because I think it's ridiculous.
Listen to this. When I work with a bunch of Mexican guys all the time, and one of my guys, Eddie, he says, "Hey, Eric, come down to Mexico, and you know, when you come down, there's tons of girls down there and everything,
You can get away.
everything else.
Were you single?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Single and ready to mingle?
at the
at that time.
At the time.
That small
come down
window.
to Mexico if you want to get if you want to get a wife or whatever. Come down to Mexico. So a white guy comes down there and he goes, yeah,
You're
a white guy
king
that
of-
has a big fat load of cash in his
You're
pocket is
king.
King of Sabi,
I'm
right?
amazed you didn't do that.
No, I didn't do it. Well, I'll tell you why I didn't do it.
Amazed.
And then I said, oh, really? Lots of girls? I'm like, how old are they and everything? He's like 13, 14.
Oof.
And he was dead serious.
I know he was.
Dead serious. Like a guy in her 20s come down and you get a 13, 14-year-old wife, basically.
Yikes.
And they look for that. And their
Right.
parents are happy to let them go with them.
Take them.
Take them.
She had her first bleed. Take her.
I don't like that. That's not right, Kylie. No one talks like that, especially on this podcast. That's disgusting. You think I should get censored for saying racial things, whatever I say? That should be censored right there.
I've been reading too many
disgusting.
weird fantasy books. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you have been. But anyway, Malcolm died.
R.I.P.
Ozzy Osbourne died, which I'm surprised he lived this long.
I honestly am too.
Because when they had that reality show,
Which was like 20 years ago.
I actually only watched a few episodes of that.
But like he wasn't doing great
Did
then.
you watch that?
I did.
Was it called the Osbournes? Yeah.
I think so.
Osbournes. Yeah, it was on MTV.
Yeah.
Ozzy be like,
Like,
that was 20 years ago though, when
I
he was like
know.
that.
And he's had like a couple strokes in between.
Right. And then Sharon Osbourne's got her shit together.
Well,
She looks fantastic.
She's
She got
young. Is she
tons-
younger, I think?
not
Not
that much.
that much,
She's
but
definitely
yeah.
in like her late 60s.
She
or
has
70s.
more of her mind.
She didn't do as many
As
drugs
many
and everything
drugs.
like that. But
Or have as many strokes.
right.
Right.
But Ozzy Osbourne.
You know, and then Hulk
Do you know
Hogan,
what really put him off the map? You know what?
He bit a bat's head off.
Right. I don't know if he really did. I think he did it on
I don't
stage
know.
or
That's
something.
all
I'm sure it was fake.
I hope it for his sake is. Otherwise, that makes a lot of sense
His
of
big thing
what's
was
going
blood
on.
was coming down his mouth and everything.
There could have been capsules back in the day.
But that was in the early 80s or 70s.
well, there's a solid chance that's what had slowly did him under.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, Ozzy Osbourne died. And then the biggest one,
I know.
the biggest of the guys, was Hulk Hogan. That
He was
surprised me.
Only 71.
And I guess he cardiac
I
arrest.
is that how I didn't
they
see
said
how it
cardiac,
happened?
They said cardiac
I
arrest.
mean, he probably took a lot of steroids in his day.
Well, he did. He
probably
comes
did
out
some,
and says
yeah,
that.
he
you
probably
know?
did some damage.
And he was kind of a drinker partier type guy.
I mean, weren't they
from
all
what I
back in
heard.
the 80s?
No,
and
but I
stuff?
mean to this day.
Oh, he in his older age?
That's what I heard.
That's
I
not
don't know.
great.
But I mean, he was just last year on the Trump,
Oh,
Republican
shit, yeah.
rally. He was all healthy. But I
forgot
think
about
his
that.
thing, like, they never said anything about he was unhealthy. He just died.
I mean, he might not have truly been unhealthy. His heart
You just
was
don't know
like,
when
and I'm done.
When he's on camera, he's not
Right.
going to say he's
I
tired
feel
or
like
whatever.
certain heart stuff, you don't always, unless it's like something you're.
And he had a
like
younger wife
congestive
now.
heart
He had a-
failure and
Yeah,
stuff,
he had a
you
younger
don't-
wife now. But Hulk Hogan, man, he was the best in Rocky 3.
I don't know.
Oh, man. He was something lips, they called
I
him.
don't know.
Something. And he wrestled Rocky for a charity gig, you know.
Oh no, I don't.
And
I've
man,
never
it was
seen it.
Rocky 3
No.
with that's how Mr. T got famous, Rocky
Oh,
3.
No, I didn't know that.
Do you know how
either.
Mr. T got famous? What he was famous for?
No.
In the old days, they had this show called Wide World of Sports, and it was on ABC.
Okay.
And Al Michaels was
Okay.
the voice, and Howard Cosell.
Okay.
And it would be on, I think it was on Fridays or Saturdays, right? And they would say, the thrill of victory, and they show a guy, and agony of defeat, and they show a guy going off a ski jump, just eating shit, right?
Oh.
And they would have all this stuff, and they had all these different like sporting events.
Okay.
And one of the sporting events was the bouncer contest. And the bouncers would take midgets,
No.
little people,
Little people.
with a
Liver protector.
no, with a straight jacket with handles on the back of it.
Oh my god.
And they would throw them.
This is so bad.
And this is on ABC Sports.
This is so
sports.
bad.
And they would throw them. So basically, Mr. T, they had a bouncer contest, and
Right.
Mr. T was
A
in it.
bouncer.
You had to blast through a door.
With
And
the
then-
person?
No, you have to you
Oh.
blast through the door, and then you
Grabbed the
you
little
you,
person.
you like run, you blast through walls, go with all this stuff, and at the end you grab a little person, and
Oh
you
my
chuck them
God.
across the room,
Oh my god.
and you see and measure like the distance or whatever, you know.
Oh my god.
And that was on ABC Wide World
That's
of Sports, and
insane.
Mr. T was the
one of
guy
the
who would win
bouncers.
it. He was. The,
Oh, he like you kept coming back if you won.
yeah, he was the guy who won it, and then Sylvester Stallone put him in his movie,
Oh, because he
and
was.
then after that he got the A Team, and
yeah,
then went
he
on
was on the
to
A team.
to fame or whatever. But
Did he say "pity the fool" back then?
Oh yeah, he was a character on camera. You know, in Mohawk.
Oh, that was like his thing.
Yeah,
from the get go.
He said all that stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and I used to love to watch the bouncer content. And you say all this shit about me saying midgets and being politically correct. They had us on fucking TV.
No,
when I was a kid.
That I understand. I think everybody understands that is how it used to be. But the times have changed. So you're supposed to change with them and grow and become better. That's the point.
Oh. That's why they don't do the world's famous bouncer contest. But yeah, we gotta look that up on the internet. It was the bouncer contest. Mr. T was
I did
the
not
guy.
even know it was a thing.
A young
now
Mr.
they would do
T.
it and throw some like
a dummy or something,
like a white guy in a colored shirt across the. That would be acceptable.
They would throw Donald Trump.
That would be totally acceptable.
Yeah. Yeah, because a bouncer throwing guys out of the bar, get it?
Right.
That's what they did. But
as long as it's a privileged white guy, you can throw him as far as you want.
But Hulk Hogan, man. Now Hulk Hogan lived in Clearwater, Florida.
Right. I knew Florida. I didn't know Clearwater.
And his best friend was
Clearwater.
Yeah, I think so.
We should ask Carly.
His best friend was Bubba the Love Sponge.
Who the fuck is Bubba the Love Sponge?
Bubba the Love Sponge was a DJ, did wacky stuff like Howard Stern.
Oh.
And was real vulgar and kept getting kicked off of radio stations. So they were best friends. And Love of the
Whoa.
What did I call his name?
Bubba the Love
Sponge was a big fat guy kind of, and he tried to lose weight, but he had a really hot young wife. And Hulk Hogan and his wife, I think her name was Linda or something like that.
Yeah, they got divorced.
Yeah, they got divorced because
the hot new wife introduced him to somebody else.
Hulk Hogan and Bubba the Love Sponge wife banged, and it was on camera in one of their houses, and they got it. One of the spouses.
I feel like you kind of remember this.
And so it turned into this big lawsuit, and they weren't friends anymore, and blah blah blah. And
everyone's getting divorced.
I think Hulk Hogan's wife was named Linda.
I think you're right.
Yeah, something like that. She was the blonde.
Correct.
And then she had Brooke Hogan.
Right. And there's a son.
The son was
Scott. I made that.
No,
up.
It wasn't Scott. It was not Scott.
I've said I made it up.
They're older now, though. You know, he got a big car accident.
Age.
Yeah, they're like your age. But I think it was, what was that show called? Hogan's Life or something, or Hogan's
Home with the Hogans or something like that?
Yeah. But that was, I used to watch. I
watched a few
that
episodes
show.
of that one.
Yeah, but anyway, he died 71. Ozzy was 76.
I know.
And Malcolm, whatever his name is, Cosby, Malcolm Cosby, was 54.
Right.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Brother.
Okay.
Well. Now
should be brothers if we're gonna be technical.
What's that?
Brothers.
Yeah. Let's celebrate.
So raise a glass to them.
Let's raise a glass of this. Honey, guess what time it is?
Happy hour?
Yep, I made your favorite Juicy Tits Vodka cocktail.
Fantastic. Thanks, babe. Love you.
And I love you. And your Juicy Tits.
Go to juicytitsvodka.com to get your own bottle of Juicy Tits, where life is the party.
There's something we need to talk about.
What?
On the lines of another reality TV show.
Oh, boy.
I swear.
What reality TV show now?
Denise Richards.
Oh.
Has a reality TV show, and she has a husband. After Charlie Sheen, she married this guy, Aaron, her trainer.
It's not a trainer, but it was like, I don't know.
He had a fitness gym.
No,
or
it's
something.
not fitness. It's like energy or something.
Body work.
Yeah.
Spiritual work, body
something
work.
like that, yeah. Physical therapy-ish with bodies. I don't even
So anyway, they
know.
were marrying him. They were married, and apparently he's filing for divorce.
He did file for divorce.
And did you see he wants like
spousal support?
Yeah, like $200,000 a month or something like that. And they listed his expenses out.
Oh boy!
And one of the expenses was $25,000 for dinners. Dinner's
Cook
out.
your own fucking food.
Dinner's out.
It's amazing.
$25,000.
And weirdly, he'll probably get it, which is insane.
Because apparently she makes like $1 million or more than that a month on OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans, yeah. Well, then, I mean, we watched the reality show that literally wrapped up like a month ago. Mm-hmm. And his parents and brother live in her house in Malibu. And they like rent 3 condos. So
they're
I'm
like attached together.
Yeah, but I'm like, well,
so weird, right?
I feel like this is like getting real messy real quick.
It's gonna be messy.
Yeah.
She and apparently he says she had when she was on that show
we watched it.
Forces.
What was it? Special Forces.
Special Forces. Apparently she is having an affair with the host of that show. Rudy.
Well, I don't think he was the host.
Yeah. There's 2 guys, one of the guys. The younger guy. There's 2 hosts.
I don't think he was a host. I think he was one of the Special Forces guys.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
There's two guys.
I know exactly who he is, but I wouldn't call him a host, I guess.
One was like a Mexican looking guy. That's him. And the other guy was like a gray-haired older guy.
I guess I just wouldn't call them hosts.
Just look, they're two guys.
I just wouldn't call them a host, I guess.
Well, that's what they do.
They're special force.
They run the show. They put them through the stunts.
I just wouldn't call them a host personally.
Who's the host? Then
I wouldn't call any of them a host. They don't have a host.
Who's the host of the show?
There's the guy talking in the background. They didn't have a.
You sure it's not
host.
their voices?
I could be. I don't know that.
Well, I saw them or heard them on a show, and they said the host of Special Forces, and they had both those guys on. And those guys in their real lives are badass.
Well, yeah, because they're in like
They had some rough lives, and now they're
English
doing this
version of Navy SEALs.
Yeah, and especially that show, Special Forces, started in UK.
They took them to the UK to do that.
I know, but it started in the UK. This is the American version.
But they're using all the UK people.
Yeah, same people. They take them to Ireland or whatever.
Why are we fighting about this? So he says she's having an affair. She says he physically abused her.
I believe that.
And so
from watching that show, I believe that.
So
he looks like he does.
Yeah.
And she looks like she could be a pain in the ass.
Probably.
Not that she,
I kind of feel like she was. I mean, I kind of feel like she dealt with Charlie Sheen and then was like, in a sense, single-ish for a long time.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure she had like small relationships, lovers, whatever in there, but
right.
So
well, she did even on the show. She was going out to lunch with one of her past.
Yeah, like I
boyfriends
feel
or
like
whatever.
she, has like her own little world that he's a non-celebrity that stepped into it.
Well, I thought it was kind of sad that he like dropped her off of the red carpet. Kind of, and had to go park the car, and they couldn't get back there. And then she's all getting the cameras are going crazy. It's kind of weird. That was kind of weird, I thought, and he felt a little awkward. And
well, he's probably felt awkward his whole relationship because he's not in the celebrity world.
And like, hey, scoot over, buddy.
He is now because of her, but other than that, he's not. I mean, like he has his own career and job that has nothing to do with
celebrity.
Hollywood.
I mean, he might train celebrities or whatever.
Right, but it has nothing to do with Hollywood.
But I'll tell you what, Denise Richards.
Yeah.
In Wild Things.
Yes. Is that her
and Nev Campbell.
Movie?
Oh my God.
I never saw that movie.
You never saw that scene with Nev,
no.
the lesbian scene?
I did not. Were they just making out?
Well, I mean, they were making out, but then it went into more that you didn't see, obviously. But they were naked in the pool together, all like hair slicked back at Denise Richards' prime and Nev Campbell's prime. Man, that was a good scene.
Okay.
No one ever can forget about that scene.
I mean,
let's take a moment and reflect on that.
Okay, jokes.
Okay, but Denise Richards now, I guess she's holding up pretty good, but to be with Charlie Sheen for
just however long they were, and have 2 kids with him, bless her heart.
She has to be a little rough, and I think she's done a lot of drugs and stuff in her time. It just seems like it, but
I would guess so.
She's had a solid career of entertainment. She's always busy and always doing shit.
And apparently, according to him as well, she's like a pain pill addict.
Now, I kind of maybe believe that. I don't know.
There was like a.
She reminds me, and I told you who she reminds me of. Kind of.
Yes.
Yeah. And so,
and there was like a Real House of Beverly Hills. I think it was last season or the season 2 seasons ago, where she like made an appearance, and was like not normal. Like you kind of were like, oh, maybe you are high on pain pills and a little bit of alcohol.
Oh, she was a little high.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Well, I think when you get in that position, you maybe take a pain pill and you just drink and you don't eat.
Right. There's not a lot of eating happening.
Right.
Let's be honest.
I know.
And a lot of smoking.
A lot of smoking, not a lot of eating.
Right.
Jeez. Dear.
Yes, darling.
How good do I sound?
Oh.
You sound so good.
With this nasally old voice?
Yes, but it's so clean.
That's why we use Fibonacci Sound Studio, located in Reno, Nevada, led by an Emmy-nominated audio producer.
Fibonacci specializes in voiceovers and voice recordings for games, television, and film production.
So you're saying, if Fibonacci can make my nasally voice sound this good,
then anybody else's will sound like music to your ears.
For more information or to book an audio session, go to FibonacciSoundStudio.com.
Or call 775-357-8580.
Last week on the podcast was all about the Backstreet Boys and our time there. We were with our friends, and our friend Ed texted me. He said, "Oh, Kim and I, we were sitting on the thing listening to the podcast," and I was telling Kiley, I'm like, God, Yeah, they listen to the podcast, and I'm sure it's pretty good. Do they think we're total weirdos, or we're like normal people, or what?
We're not normal people.
We're normal people, but
are we?
I mean, most normal people probably don't do what we're doing here.
Talk shit about it for the world to hear.
Right, but it's so fun.
I mean, we love that.
Right. That's what we do in our normal life. We talk shit. We're just putting it on the microphone.
Now
here.
we're just putting it out
but
there.
But anyway, Ed and Kim, thanks for listening.
Appreciate it. I hope we didn't offend you in any way.
It was funny because this other guy at swimming wanted some videos, so Ed sent him some videos. And he says, all I can hear when I'm watching the videos is you singing, Ed.
Oh, right.
And so Ed got embarrassed and says, oh, no, that was Eric. Even though I'm sitting 3 people away from him, you know?
I know. Me and Kim were in between you.
Right.
Oh, that was Eric.
Yeah, I go, God dang it. No, it wasn't. And then I saw him today, and he's like, "Oh, nice singing." I'm like, "Ah, okay." I just took it.
Fine.
I just took it because I mean, I doubt it was me singing that loud.
You never know.
Right.
You were having the time of your life over there.
Yeah.
The Backstreet Boys. You've been singing them all week, so.
Oh my God, I can't stop singing the effing Backstreet Boys.
And you keep changing the words to weird things, though.
I know. Everybody.
No, you did that last week.
Touch my body.
No, not touching bodies.
Stop it. I'm not singing it anymore. I'm never singing Backstreet Boys again.
Lies, but.
Right. I got something to ask you.
What?
Have you ever heard of this term?
What?
Floodlighting.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
Isn't it like big lights that come on like outdoors to like?
Nope.
Oh, what is it?
Floodlighting.
Floodlighting
is when a couple goes on a first date.
Oh, that's not okay. Isn't floodlight? Isn't like the legit term of floodlighting?
A floodlight is a big
like those
giant
big
light.
that like turn on like
yeah,
outdoor.
But this is
I think of Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but this is a term that's going around.
Okay, no, I've never heard this term.
It's called floodlighting.
What the fuck is floodlighting?
It's okay. Well, I'm going to tell you.
How do you know this?
I know weird shit.
Where'd you hear this?
Don't worry about it.
No, tell me.
I know weird shit.
Where'd you learn this?
I heard it on the radio. Okay.
What radio? Where'd you hear this first before you go?
I heard it on my AM radio.
Who'd you hear this from before you tell me what it is?
I actually heard this on terrestrial radio.
What the? On 106.9?
Yes.
No, you did not.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Where'd you hear this?
Who cares?
Now you have to say.
Everybody's talking about it now.
Who?
Okay, Vial Files. Fine.
Okay, that's fine.
But who cares where I heard it?
Because just checking.
Have you ever heard of floodlighting?
No, I have
okay,
not.
Good. I'm not telling you what it is.
Oh, lots of lie because you can't stop not talking.
I give up. I'm not telling you what it is. Those of you out there, text Kiley and tell her what it is. A couple, a man and a woman, or a man and a man, whatever.
A couple.
A couple. When they go out on a first date.
Okay.
And this is what's wrong with our society.
Right.
Okay, they go out on a first date. What would you, if you go out on a first date, you know, you kind of say what you're up to and what you do.
Tell a little bit about yourself.
A little bit about yourself and what you like to do.
Okay.
And
I mean,
blah, blah, blah.
I don't know the last time I was on a first date, let's be honest.
Right, yeah. Okay. But anyway, that's what you would probably do. That's what you probably do. But nowadays, people, because I think guys blow chicks off so much and just want to get laid.
I do hear that.
That floodlighting is when you go on a first date and you say, I don't want to talk about any of the bullshit. How many kids do you want to have? Do you want to get married? Let's cut the bullshit and let's just. Do you like me?
Why are you poking me in the shoulder whilst you're doing this?
If you don't like me right now, let me off tomorrow. Because if it's not working, let me off. You bring everything out of your life before you talk about the small stuff. This doesn't work.
I'm not throwing anybody
Fucking
under the bus,
bullshit.
but Tanner and Allie kind of did that.
They did.
They did.
They set parameters.
They did.
They got rid of the small talk.
They did.
And said, how many kids do you want? Are you serious? Do you want to get married? Because I'm not going to waste my time if you're not. Because
or maybe Allie kind of did that to Tanner.
Right. Well, no, it's mostly one person or the other.
Yeah.
It's not both. And then a lot of times if a guy gets that in the first date, they're out. And they say, if you don't like this in the first date, tell me I'm gone.
Right. I mean, don't waste your time. I get that to an extent.
So, some people will come almost with a list of questions, but you don't get the small talk of the person.
Right. So you get to know them, to know if you want to have kids with that person.
And part of the thing is being funny and joking and
weirdly,
nervous.
If you were in a first date and that happened to you, you would probably lie and say yes to all that person's things, and then just so you could get a second date to win them over, because that's your personality.
And then I would propose.
And then you just propose.
Right.
Yeah.
I would say everything they wanted to hear, and they would fall in love with me.
Right.
And I would hate them.
Right, because you don't want to do any of those things.
Right. I'm like, what? What's this person talking about? Jeez, take off your clothes already.
Right. I'll say
Stop
it just
with
so
this
you can
bullshit.
look at naked.
Yeah, stop with this bullshit.
It's a damn good thing you're not dating this day and age.
Well, also, I wouldn't know how to date on the internet.
Oh God,
I don't know how to
You'd
swipe
be
and
so
all that
bad. You'd be
shit.
swiping the wrong way.
No, I would get
left and right.
catfished 24/7.
Oh my God, you'd end up on a date with like 3 guys.
I would end
that
up
were
on a date with
that would mug you.
some fat guy from Pittsburgh
That's
that's
mugging you,
273
yeah.
pounds with back hair. I mean, right?
Right. That you already gave $3,000 to.
Right. Yeah. Right. I would already flown out to Pittsburgh.
Right.
And paid for a hotel. And
bought a rental car for somebody.
Yeah, and I'm waiting in the bar at the bottom of the at the bar of the hotel, looking for the catfish chick, and freaking Frank walks in.
Right. With a gun to your back.
With a butt
asking
crack
for
hanging
your...
out. Yeah.
I know.
And then I go,
it's
and I get roofied and butt raped in the room.
Right. He just might want your money, not your butt.
Well.
But it is a good thing that you're not dating this day and age, because I don't think it'd go well for you in the scheme of a partner.
I beg to differ.
I think maybe you get some
I would clean
hookups.
house.
I think you get some hookups.
I would clean house.
By hookups, you mean?
No.
You would.
Everybody would want to marry me. No, I'm not saying young girls, but I mean women in like your late 30s.
How would
probably.
you turn them down then?
What do you mean turn them down?
If you were on all these dates with women.
Oh yeah, that'd be hard.
Right.
I don't know.
I know.
I'd be in a lot of triangles.
You'd also be in a lot of lies.
Do you know why? Because I would just lie.
I know
That's
you
my
would.
problem. I would lie.
I know.
I don't lie to you.
You've gotten in trouble too many times.
Right. But to a stranger,
read through your lies.
To a stranger, I would just lie to them, and they would.
I know
oh
you
my
would.
God, this guy's the greatest guy ever.
I know
but
you
really,
would.
I'm not.
You're not.
I am
It's
not the
that
greatest
great.
guy ever.
No.
But if you think I am, fine. See you next week.
Right. If you think I am, fine. Take your pants off.
Kylie, what are you talking like this today for?
Because that's what
God.
you're thinking. You just didn't
I
say
am
it.
not thinking that.
Yes, you
Jeez
are.
Louise. This is insane.
It's a good thing you're not single.
Speaking of pants
For
off.
the women out there.
Speaking of pants off, this Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete
What does that
Construction.
do with pants?
They don't like pants.
Eric
Over there.
Marcus doesn't like pants?
No. And this guy really doesn't like pants. But Michael Williams collection.
He might not like pants.
He likes pants off. Just saying. And you can get his stuff on Palm Canyon Drive in Palm Springs. And if you want any of his stuff,
Go to michaelwilliams.com.
and get some. Does Michael Williams sell pants?
He does not sell pants. He just sells a tote is like the closest you're gonna get.
What's a tote?
A tote, like a tote bag.
Oh, tote bag.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, dear, it's that time. Last call.
Probably best.
Who are we cheersing today?
I have no fucking idea.
No one? You don't even know?
No.
How about we cheers reality TV?
I mean,
Why not? Why don't we cheers Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne, and Malcolm Cosby,
okay.
whatever his name is.
R.I.P. guys. Cheers.
R.I.P.
Cheers to Bravo for keeping
Sorry you died.
this relationship and podcast alive.
Yeah, cheers to Bravo. Cheers to the Backstreet Boys again.
Oh, God, I love them.
Cheers to Nick Carter.
Oh, boy. That's okay. So my teenage crush has become your adult crush. Yikes.
Oh.
You just got red. A little embarrassed.
I
over
got
there?
red from laying by the pool today, not from
Okay.
Nick Carter.
Or it's hot as fuck in here
Or
also.
from that blood pressure machine I took, and I got high blood pressure now. Great.
Add it to the
This
list.
is our very last podcast, I'm sure. Right?
Probably not.
Subscribe or
Sadly.
follow us on wherever you get your podcasts, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you, baby.